Alrighty, let's take a look at today's workout so that you ladies know what's going on and you're comfortable with each move. So to start the workout out, we're just going to foam roll. So we just do like maybe a 5 to 10 minute foam roll. We do the calves, do the legs, your whole legs, do your back. You've foam rolled with me before, so just do the basic foam roll routine. Make sure that you are telling people to spray their foam roller off and wipe it down with a paper towel when they're done with it. Same thing with the mats. People need to be spraying them down and wiping them off. So that's that. That should take 5 to 10 minutes. Next, you move into what we're calling the warm-up. It's going to be 1 minute of each of these moves. On the timer, it's called the 4-minute warm-up. So kneeling arm thread, pretty simple, starts in table. You reach your hands under and across, drop your head and your shoulder down while pushing your head and shoulder into the ground and pushing your hand, your left hand, you're going to rotate the spine around, kind of torque it, and then go the other way. Back and forth for 1 minute on that one. Next we've got mountain to valley. So mountain to valley starts in plank. That's how you know where to put your hands and feet. Hands directly under your shoulders, feet about shoulder width apart, up on your toes. You're going to drive your hips up, driving the heels back, head between the shoulders, and then bring your hips down, shoulders come back, head comes up, back and forth. One key thing to keep in mind is that your elbows stay locked through this entire movement. Never need to bend the elbows, and you should pass through plank each time. Cool, that's that move. Next we've got outside mountain climbers. For the outside mountain climbers, you're going to start in plank as well, and your foot in one step should come up to your hand. Keep the weight in your heels. You could be able to pull your toes off the ground, keep them raised up. Hands stay on the ground, and then step back. I like to alternate sides. Nice and steady movement. And if they can't do that, don't make them feel discouraged about it. They can step up halfway, whatever they can do, but try to get them to put the weight in their heels each time. Next we have lateral monkey. So you're going to start in a squatting position. Weight should be in your heels. You're going to place your hands on either side of your foot and lean onto your toes and kind of jump to the side. We'll do twice one way and then twice the other way. So that's the warm-up. Next, we've got a 3-minute flow. The link is there for the YouTube video, but I'll show you real quick just so you have an idea. If you need to refer specifically to the flow, you can just watch that video so you don't have to watch all this nonsense. So it starts in inchworm, which means you're going to keep your knees locked, lean over, touch the ground, and walk the hands out. From here, we're going to reach to the ceiling with both hands, one at a time. Then we're going to do an outside mountain climber. Both feet come up, weight stays in the heels, hands stay on the ground. And again, we're going to reach up, alternate sides. Walk the feet back out, one step at a time. Keep the knees locked. All the way back to standing. You can let them know, hey, take a breath, and then do it all over again. So that's a 3-minute flow. The timer for that is called 3-minute AMRAP. So next part of the workout. The layout for this, and I always explain the layout, is 30 seconds of work with a 10-second rest. We're going to cycle through each move, 6 moves in a row. We'll get a 1-minute break, and we'll do that whole sequence 3 times. The name of that timer is Friday Mobility Timer. So let's go through each of these moves. So first one's mountain to valley. I don't need to go over that one. And there are YouTube links for all of these, so if you want to just look at the move by itself. First is mountain to valley. Next is kneeling side rotation. So for that one, you're just kneeling in table, and you're just reaching up with your arm. You're trying to twist those shoulders. Get them perpendicular with your hips. So your hips are going this way. You want your shoulders to go this way. Next is the kneeling sky reach rotation. So from table, You're going to reach in front of your hand. You're going to drop your head into your bicep, dropping your shoulder down. And again, you're going to reach up. Same idea, trying to get the shoulders perpendicular to the hips. From side to side. Kneeling sky reach rotation, that was that. Seated spine roll, we do this all the time. From child's pose, reaching the hands out as far as you can. The elbows stay locked during this entire move. I see people trying to bend their elbows all the time, and it really gets them confused. So your hips come up with a tall, round back, pushing the hips forward. As your head comes between your shoulders, your head comes up, hips come down, shoulders down and back, looking up, and then tuck your chin, push your hips back, round the back as you go back, hips come down, and that's the seated spine roll. Do it all over again. This next one is a tricky one for some people. They get a little confused. It's called kneeling Cossack Hinge. So you're going to start sitting back onto your heel, right? This other foot's kicked out, toe up, toe should stay up. Your goal is to try to raise yourself up without using your hands, just like that. Drop your hands down to the ground, walk them out, keep the elbows locked. You're walking your hands out just enough that you have room to drop your hips down to the ground. Keep the elbows locked, hips come back up, walk the hands back in, all the way back to seated, and then we're going to sit up again and do it all over again. So we'll do 30 seconds on one leg, and then we will take a little 10-second break, and we'll do the other leg. That is the whole workout. There's no need to do anything else. You don't have to decompress at the end, stretch. That's what today was decompressing and stretching. I let all of my classes know today, hey, if you want a foam roll for a few minutes right now, you can do that. I'll stick around. It should take about 45 minutes to get through the workout, so you should have 15 minutes left over at the end. I'll still pay you for the full hour, so don't worry about that. All right. Later, guys.